Welcome to the land of long live play, where greatness is always waiting. Welcome to the PlayStation Experience. I'm your host, Delvin Cox. With me, as always, is the Platinum Princess herself, Miss Haley Nicole Miller. How you doing, Haley?
My hair is blue or green, depending on what angle you look at it in the light.
It's
I'm
like
all
the dress.
right.
It's like the dress. I respect it. Also with us, the Lord and Savior of PSVG, my boy Snurts. How you doing, bro?
Yeah, coming down from heaven for y'all for another episode of PlayStation Experience. I am trying to be a Lord and Savior. Will I be one? Will I be both? Who
Probably
knows?
not.
Stay tuned to find out.
Yes. I know you both may be wondering, like, hey, why we didn't play the full intro? Because apparently, every time we play the full intro, we get dinged on it. It's like, hey, we're gonna delete your episode off the whole podcast feed.
Oh,
What?
So, yeah, that's the thing.
Is that
licensing?
why our episodes haven't been on Spotify?
Yeah, that's why they keep disappearing. They've been on Spotify, but they disappear.
Oh,
If you don't, because they'll give us a notification like, hey, you got like X amount of hours to fix this, or we're gonna take your episode down. It was the same thing with happening with PSVG. And
okay. So
that's
something
why-
with the
that's-
licensing of the music, I'm assuming.
correct. And that's why
Yeah.
we had to change the music for PSVG, which is actually better music now. But I digress. So until me and Donnie figure out how we're gonna get a full song on there that won't get taken down by the man, we're gonna just have to have short intros.
I have found it interesting in my podcast journey over the last few years that YouTube will be like, hey, you're violating copyright. And I'm like, oh, crap. What am I doing, YouTube? And they click on it. It's like, it's all right on YouTube. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, they're like, it's fine.
It's like, so, okay. You're like, hey, warning. But it's
Spotify
okay. Don't worry about it.
we'll take it down. Like, fuck this shit. It
That's
is
so weird
Yeah.
because I'm on I'm on Apple, Spotify, and YouTube, and they're all there. So I don't really understand what's going on because it feels like some things get hit and others don't.
Yes.
Well, a lot of them are using AI to detect it now, and I will say that this is not unfamiliar behavior for Spotify. One of the podcasts I listen to, which is basically just my local rock station's morning show that they cut all the music out of and releases like a hour, 30-minute podcast Monday to Friday. They frequently run into issues with Spotify. In fact, they actively got banned from Spotify. And so they just don't upload there anymore because anytime they were doing like music trivia or whatnot, oh, hey, you're violating copyright. You've got this. And so, yeah, they just don't upload there anymore.
Yes. That's why when I do the Delvin Cox Experience, I always use for my intro original music that I have artists create for me. Not AI or nothing like that. I have an artist
Mm-hmm.
every couple of years or so create a new song for me.
Nice.
I do.
Yeah.
I did notice the new song on the Delvin Cox Experience, which is good for a $5 sign up if you want to go on Patreon and get extra bonus content. I noticed the song is much shorter than the old one.
Yes.
First
I
one was
learned-
like a 2-minute music video almost.
Because that was a cover of one of my favorite songs.
Gotcha.
That was made on Everybody Wants to Rule the World.
Cool.
Yeah, an interpretation of that. So I didn't get, anybody to like take it down, which was always cool.
I'm a big fan of using loops on GarageBand to like kind of compose and arrange something together. And that hasn't been me in the ass yet, but we'll see what happens. And I
It should
also
be fine.
yeah.
Usually like loops on GarageBand or loops on any loop program is royalty free. So you don't have nothing to worry about. It's when you like get you know how sometimes like programs like I guess like Spotify might have it too, where like, hey, you can use this song for your intro.
But that's it.
Yeah. And like you use the song, eventually the license for that song goes up. Like it expires.
Yeah.
And then like,
Yeah,
hey,
yeah.
you can't use that song anymore. We're taking all your shit down. That's kind of what happened.
Yeah.
I do
wanna
also
say,
love public domain. Public domain is the best.
yes, it is. I also want to say, like, it came out over the weekend. Like, there was one of the reporters I follow on Blue Sky was talking about how music licensing for video game has also gotten really expensive. Like, fucking, it's
Because of the oil,
like
really.
$150K.
Everything because of oil and AI now. Everything's just fucking high for no reason.
I mean, for my day job, we can see licensing of very famous movie or music tracks like as 6, 7 figures easy, depending on the track.
Wow.
Yeah,
And it's
that's
usually not to the artist; it's to whoever owns the track. It's like a
The
publisher
label,
of
yeah.
some kind.
The
Yeah.
label.
yeah.
Label. It's never their
So
artist. Artists are broke as
correct.
fuck.
Right. That's what I'm just saying. Like, it's not like, I don't know, Corn. God, that's such an outdated reference. Gets like a
Yes,
check
it
for
is.
like $1 million or whatever. It's whoever owns it, Universal or Warner Brothers or whoever else.
Unless you are like Drake, well, even Drake has the issue now with it. Like Michael Jackson or
Drake
somebody like
caused
that.
his own issues. Let's be real.
Well, that's also true. Unless you're somebody like that owns your own masters and stuff like that, like Snoop Dogg. Yeah, you're not making no money off your music.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's just not a thing. So anyway, how's your week been? Let's start with Snurts. How's your week been?
It's been good since the last time we joined. I played a fair amount of video games of the first-person shooter variety. I finished up with Ultimate Bug War, and I don't want to learn anymore. I don't want to know anymore. Yes, Donnie Corn.
That is an old reference.
Yeah, that was. I knew it was dated the moment I said it. But anyway, so I'm all done with the Ultimate Bug War. I stuck with it for a while to try to unlock some of the like power upgrades, like moon jumping or extra gore. And the favorite one
Extra
that I
gore is an update.
yeah.
Like you want to make this shit bloodier? Here you go.
Yeah. And then
That's
what
kinda
I
funny.
also enjoyed is they have one where it replaces the blood with confetti. So fans of like the Halo 3 mod that did the same thing with the grunts, it doesn't have the whole like popping noise effect at all. But it does turn all of the blood into confetti. So it just becomes this like amazing, fabulous rainbow of destruction as you're going through it.
I appreciate Donnie putting this statement.
Oh, wow. Cool.
Bought a Corn shirt at Walmart. I find it funny that I go to Walmart and I see all the shirts of my childhood and all these people who were like against like commercialism. And that's just all just right there. Like Nirvana, Public Enemy, like Ice Cube. Like what is going on?
It always cracked me up that Rage Against the Machine had merch. You know?
They're literally in the machine. This is my childhood now, just in the fucking Walmart corners, being laughed at by kids.
I started like realizing that the oldie station is now playing 90s music because that was like 30 years ago.
Yeah, that's correct.
So now I'm like, oh, I like this oldies. And then I was like, oh, yeah. I'm just like my parents listening to the oldie station. Okay.
Hey, cool. So my favorite thing is the classic rock station here plays Linkin Park.
That's correct.
There you go. Yeah, because it's
classic rock.
Old now. Yeah, man. Those classic rap rock era. Like who doesn't miss that?
Yeah.
Just like in my car, I have Sirius satellite radio that I don't pay for because fuck that. It just comes in the car for free. And I always turn on the hip hop stations, and the hip hop station like, we got another classic from Jay-Z. Like, fuck.
Yeah. It's not even like stuff from like the 80s or anything anymore. It's all like just 90s.
2005.
Too early odds.
The Black Album. Like, fuck.
That's it's the world we live in. But you know,
Izzo.
It is kind of nice though, because we are the generation with money now. So like when we do walk into a Walmart, we'll see like, hey,
well, not anymore, Snurts.
90s kids.
You don't know if you see gas prices. We are not the generation with money anymore.
That's why I started walking. In LA. That goes real well.
Oh yeah, I bet.
I showed Dev and Donnie this tweet the other day that was like, Bad Boys is now 30 years old.
Yeah.
I was like, holy shit. That is wild to think about.
Yeah, it is. I mean, all that stuff is now, because my youngest sister is 35 and she was a 91 child. So it's basically, I'm like, all right, well, we're all in the 30 block now for the 90s. And that means the 80s is in the 40 block, which is,
correct.
You know, so much fun.
And Haley's 7. Yeah.
Haley's 7. That's right. She doesn't remember a world that wasn't in color and had iPads.
That's correct. John 32 is here, and also John 32 is also old.
We're all old. Old. We're all old, and we're all old. Old.
Mhm.
Bleh.
So, Snurk,
Anyway.
your first person, you were playing Doom: The Dark Ages. I saw.
Yeah, that was the other first-person shooter that I picked up after Ultimate Bug War was Doom Dark Ages. It was on sale for $23.
I appreciate how Haley told you nicely to shut the fuck up.
She's just trying to move this thing along.
She's like, shut the fuck up, you old fuck.
I'm not like that at all.
That's exactly what
I want to know how Snurks enjoyed Doom.
That is not what you were saying.
It was good. It was very metal. It was very medieval. It was very Doom. It was everything that I thought it would be. Definitely worth the $23 it was on sale for. I enjoyed the shield mechanics thoroughly. The adding the chainsaw to it and throwing it around. It is really just
an American game almost.
It is much better
violent.
it's much better than any of the Captain America games I've ever played.
Well,
I
that
can
is
tell you
also
that.
true.
And I love how like the story doesn't even matter, and it's just like all these different factions, and they're like, "Oh man, we're just a bunch of pussies. We better get the Slayer out there, or else we're never gonna make it." You know,
that is the whole plot of the game.
That is the whole plot. We're sure
that's
getting our ass kicked over here. If only we had a Slayer. Looks over towards the Slayer.
Basically, every Doom game is, hey, which by the way, Doom lore is fucking weird. The Doom Slayer is only so angry at demons because they killed his rabbit, and then don't piss that guy off.
I respect it.
Yeah,
you don't kill pets.
But at least in the like previous ones, they're like, oh, we're on a space station or we're on Mars or whatever, and like we accidentally opened a portal to hell, and now we need to get this Marine or whatever in there. Now they're just like, no, here's the badass.
I kind of dig that they use like the Doom guy, Doom Slayer, as like a tactical nuke. Yeah. Like, all right, shit's going bad. Let's just drop the Doom Slayer and then fix this.
So doing a little bit of a spoilers because Doom did come out like this game came out a while ago. So like if you don't want to hear spoilers, skip ahead a little bit now. The fact that he like dies, comes back as a zombie for a level, and then comes back as a human. I was hoping he'd be a zombie in the human world. And you would get like some weird comic relief character being like, "Oh, is he on a diet?" Or something like that. Like I was a little disappointed when he came back to life that he had like his full like flesh and everything was restored. I kind of wanted him to be like Slayer zombie from there on out. But I did think it was a pretty neat twist that he did the very cliche thing that you do in video games where you die, you go to hell, and then you crawl your way back up.
I mean, so this is like the 8th time the Doom Slayer has died. He's just so angry that they're like, "Nah, get the fuck out of here."
Yeah, but I like killing off their main characters.
Yeah, they do.
They got like a fetish for it.
Did he come back though as like a zombie before in other ones?
Yeah,
it's the first time I remember seeing.
So it's never talked about on screen, but basically, yes, the process that they've displayed here is what happens every time the Doom Slayer dies. It's like it takes time for his skin to reform, basically. And this is fucking wild, by the way. Like I said, if you want Doom lore, it gets real fucking weird. The biggest things for me is dude is basically just, hey, you killed my rabbit, time to die. And also that he's related to BJ Blazkowicz. So,
correct.
One
thing we know about Doomslayer, he likes BJs.
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah. He's like, he comes in, he's just like, it's time to kick ass and get blowjobs, and I'm all out of blowjobs.
Goddamn right.
I don't know what the hell was going on in this game, other than there was a king, and for whatever reason, it's being laid to siege. I did like the design of the big fat church alien with the multiple eyes that had like a lot of white going on.
Oh yeah,
I thought that was just a fun design, and I liked how like I immediately knew this person was going to get their comeuppance by like the end of the video game run.
Of course.
And I found the kaiju sections to be a little bit boring, but they were still fun, and
they were a little bit boring.
But they're short enough to where it didn't really damper or anything, because it's like about the time I was getting bored with it is about the time the level would end. And I found the flying mechanics thing like a little weird. Like, why did we need the dash up and dash down mechanic where I only used it in the training tutorial section and never used it in actual gameplay?
It kind of felt like? It felt like you were playing like It's a Small World ride.
Really?
Yeah, because
It's
you're
a
not
small.
really going.
Explain. I'm
Because you're
not
not
really
really
following.
going fast. It simulates you're going fast. But you're not really going fast, and you're kind of like shooting and sightseeing thing. Like this is kind of boring. Like, I don't like let's get back to being Doom guy. Like this is not.
You're right. It doesn't feel fast and hectic ever. Like I never feel like I'm like, oh, I'm about to lose control because I'm pushing the pedal to the metal, so to speak.
Yeah.
And I also found it annoying just to try to find the secrets, for those levels, because you're like, well, where the fuck am I going to fly around and find this?
Oh, the flying levels are terrible to find the secrets in. It's awful.
Yeah.
But I the flying levels were all right. It's the same thing with the robot. They're short. It's just it kind of slows the action too much, I feel.
I do appreciate like what they're going for though, because I do
Mhm.
find with Doom games that it is just a lot of run and gun boomer shooter action with the metal music and the blood and the mayhem. And it was nice to have some kind of idea of like how to break up the carnage. But I think they could have just, I don't know, like maybe get rid of one and like double down on the other, or just make it better in general. But that was the only
Yeah.
downside.
Sometimes you gotta just be what you are. Like
Right.
nothing more than like you're Doom. You
Yeah.
just beat the shit out of people in brutal ways. That's what you do. Just
Well,
be
it would be a fun though, like if they like had like some like very lovely, cheerful kind of like 2D scroller moment, like for some dumb reason, just to like have the very odd juxtaposition between like very cutesy and nice and lovely versus like death metal and demons and blood. But yeah, that was a lot of fun. And then I did some trade-ins because I was looking at like I've been downsizing and doing some spring cleaning around the apartment here, and I was trying to like figure out like, oh, why do I have all these 360 games like Arkham Asylum, Arkham City, Dead Space, Mass Effect, Call of Duty? I have all of these remastered on my PlayStation. So I took like an inventory of basically anything that I had like a remastered copy of. I decided to trade it in, and I got Modern Warfare, Advanced Warfare, the one when Kevin Spacey is the bad guy.
Oh, that's a good one.
Never played it before. Wanted the campaign. Obviously, the multiplayer is long sailed for a Call of Duty game that old. But it was worth it for me to turn in like these, like, I don't know, half a dozen games or whatever that I had, and not really lose the titles because I have different versions of them, and then be able
Yes.
to play Advanced Warfare. And who'd have thunk
And
it? I
GameStop
mean,
gave you like 78 cents for all your stuff.
I have a local shop that I go to in my neighborhood that's like walking
Smart.
distance from my place. So I'd rather go there just because the person's pretty chill and they hooked me up and I've hooked them up in the past, depending on the situation. So it was a lot of fun. Very stereotypical plot. I mean, who'd have thunk it that if you give somebody all the power in the world with a private military, and they're able to conquer like land and territory throughout the world, that they would use it to attack the United States one day and may not be a good person. Who'd have thunk
Yeah.
something like that would
Who
happen?
would have thought giving someone too much power would be a problem?
Yeah,
Not like they
especially
were like, not like they were making pictures of themselves being Jesus or anything like that.
yeah, no. They would never, ever like shit on their
Yeah,
own people figuratively with AI.
Or in some cases,
Or have-
actually, literally.
Yeah, or literally.
Yeah, I was gonna say, or have an AI generated image of him flying a fucking F-35 dropping shit or whatnot, you know?
Yeah, or someone playing hockey and beating up Canadians. Like this is who knows what would happen. Like it's just so strange.
Yeah.
But it was like and it's definitely one of those moments where some like politician goes to the black soldier in this game, and it was so
Whoa.
funny. No, I'm serious. Like
Self-offended.
Melvin, like seriously, like this is so bad because they're like, I need you to come back. You're my star witness. I'm like, oh, that brother's dead.
Yeah,
That
he's
dude
definitely
is
dead.
so dead. And literally in that mission, they're like, no, we gotta go back for him. No, he's gone, man. He's
For
gone.
sure, You put a black guy in a war movie, it's a good chance he's gonna die.
Not only that, but they called him out as like, I need you to come back. You're my
Especially-
star witness. That's
Especially if you tell that black man to snitch, he
Yes.
definitely finna die.
yeah. I mean,
Oh
those-
yeah, they call him a snitch. Yeah, that's the
Think he is
big thing.
Gucci man? Can't just go around here snitching.
I mean, it was that, or he just had a kid who's at home that he's never seen yet, or he's
Yeah.
2 days away from retirement. He hit one of those cliches. It's like, oh, this dude's gonna die,
Yeah.
and it really kind of cracked me up. But fun game overall. I really liked how you could hold a grenade and kind of pick 3 versions of the grenade. So like the support one has like a flash, an EMP, and some other one like tactical or something of that nature. And I thought that was kind of neat, where you just kind of holding the grenade and you're like, no, I feel like this one today. Toss.
I hate that Kevin Spacey's such a good actor.
Yeah, he is.
And a terrible person.
Yeah. Yes, he is.
like
all those
he's a
things.
really good actor, but
he
you're
is
an absolute piece of shit.
I mean, let's be real. Like he was a really good actor, and then he's a piece of shit, and then which
I remember when the allegations first came out, I was so pissed because I knew it was going to ruin House of Cards because I was really into that show.
Like, fuck.
And I was like, son of a bitch, really? God damn it.
You piece of shit. You fucked up my show.
They ain't going to be able to pick this shit up and run with it. And spoiler warning, they were not.
And know what the funny thing about it is that you said that. I was on the other side of that watching Star Trek Discovery.
Oh, sure. Yeah.
And I was like, this is going to ruin my show.
Yeah. I mean, it is kind of like, you definitely have to separate the art from the artist on that one. But I agree, because like, he is such a good actor. Like American Beauty is still like one of my favorite movies that I've seen.
It's a really good movie.
And and all the things. And then finally,
I haven't seen that one, but
it's really good.
American Beauty is really good.
It's very good.
It deals with some very tough issues and stuff to that nature. And but yeah, it's a well done movie, worth a watch. Just be able to tolerate what's happening. Just kidding.
Yeah.
No, I think that's about it for games. I started playing Aliens Dark Descent again, but no one cares about that.
That game is not good.
I love that game.
I can't get into it. I tried.
The strategy is too much for you, like just the way it's set up.
Dumb guy.
No. But like it's a different type of game.
It's
not like run and gun.
No, I know. It's more like XCOM.
Yes.
But something about it, I don't like.
Sure.
I don't know what it is. I tried it twice now. I have it, and I was like, oh, it doesn't feel right. Maybe because I was expecting XCOM too much. Maybe.
Sure.
And it's not XCOM.
I don't think it's for everybody. And honestly, the last mission sucks. And
that's not going to sell me on it all.
No, the last mission is terrible because you don't play as any of the Marines that you've been leveling up for the entire game. You play as 3 of the main characters who go in to fix everything and to wrap up everything in a pretty little package. And the first couple levels, you're just playing as the administrator to get used to the controls and movement of the game and characters. So there's like one of those things where I don't like the bread on this sandwich, but I like whatever the content is in the middle. It's just 2 bookends that really kind of stink. So I could totally see somebody not getting into it.
I think that's what it is. I think I got to the first part of that game like, this is fucking terrible.
Yeah, because until you have everything unlocked, you don't really experience how the game's supposed to flow.
Okay, that makes a little more sense to me.
And to be frank, it takes like 2-3 hours to get there. So like
that's around the time I stopped. Like that's what I was assuming based off of what you said there. But I don't know. I kind of like it. I've been watching the Aliens franchise in the background. We're playing the Aliens game. Still haven't watched the new series. People say
Alien Earth. It was good.
I watched the first episode. I was like, this is cool, but
I haven't seen that yet.
It's not going to get much better.
I was like,
so if you're not really feeling it, or if you're not into that franchise, it might be worth skipping.
I like Aliens as a franchise, but I was like, this one, like I watched that first, like, this is all right. This ain't nothing amazing.
I feel like there was 4 or 5 moments throughout the series that I was like, yes, that made it worth it to me. But like, I like the Aliens franchise a lot, so. I thought the whole like corporations taking over the earth and all that kind of stuff was pretty interesting. But they definitely rock into it.
I got to finish. I'm almost finished with Invincible.
How's that?
I love it. It's great.
Good.
I'm catching up. That fucking guy is a piece of shit. Mark is a terrible human being. He is a fucking terrible human being.
That mustache. It's such a lie.
Terrible human being. Like this guy. He's just a whiny bitch.
Have you started season 5 of The Boys?
No, I haven't started. I stopped The Boys once they had the scene with the little man in the urethra. I'm like, all right. that was my all right, I'm out moment. Dab says I should get back into it. But
it's really fucking good.
He was like, once you get past that episode, it gets a lot better. Like, all right, maybe I'll skip back. But I got, like I said, I watched. I'm almost finished with Invincible this season. I gotta catch it with Daredevil because I done seen all the exciting stuff they're doing with
I
that.
haven't seen season 1 of Daredevil,
They
so
already. Oh, you haven't seen season 1? Oh, so yeah, you definitely gotta catch up. They're like
hey,
spoiling
here's-
everything
he-
on TV, on the internet.
oh,
now.
I know.
With the
Do you want to
trailers.
know something funny? I
What?
haven't seen Loki season 2. I haven't seen a new Marvel project since like fucking Loki season 1. I'm in the middle of a rewatch, and at this point, I'm just gonna have to restart the rewatch because I
Yeah,
have
because
no fucking
I
clue
get
where I
it because
left off.
you're just a DC whore. You're just out here just whoring around for DC. Every time I look, you're out here with your Supergirl outfit on and all this stuff. Just out here just prancing around for DC.
I mean, you've seen my backpack. It's
I know.
literally the Superman logo.
I know.
Can't be bothered with that Marvel nonsense.
Correct. But yeah,
Daredevil's okay so far. I haven't seen the episode that came out last week.
they spoiled it for me because they're showing like trailers of what's coming up. I'm like, oh goddamn, why are y'all telling me this stuff?
I mean, here's a fun fact. The Spider-Man trailer, like the new one, which I have watched, the brand new day or whatever,
What's
that directly spoils season 2 of Daredevil.
Yes, it does. That's one of
Like,
the problems I had with it.
Like, I literally saw the top comment of like, well, that's a spoiler for Daredevil.
Yeah. It literally spoils it. Yeah. And I was like, yeah, that sucks. And then they start posting photos of the people who are in Daredevil who just show up as a surprise. Like, oh, this is not something they should be doing.
I want to also say it's the same thing as Nintendo deciding to spoil Super Mario like the day before the movie comes out.
Well, there's that.
That I heard that was a lot of the humor that I've been seeing about that Mario movie is just kind of like, do you like Easter eggs? Do you like references? Then this movie's for you.
I enjoyed it. I thought it was fun. I'm like, people.
I haven't seen it yet, so
I thought it was really fun. I like the Easter eggs and stuff they had. Like, this is a fun kids movie.
Yeah,
I haven't even seen the first Mario movie.
Well, you don't have to see the second one to follow the plot because it's pretty paper thin.
I was just gonna say, like, I don't think there's a plot really. It's just, hey, do you want to see Yoshi? Here's a Yoshi.
There's a plot, but it's like, it's Mario.
Yeah.
If you know the plot of Mario
Brothers
games, you kind of know the plot of this movie.
Yeah, basically.
Go to the next castle. Good luck.
Yeah.
Yeah, I so far Daredevil's been okay. I've watched the first 3 episodes and I was like, all right, hopefully it's going somewhere. Like most of the stuff with the TV shows, I'm like, I would like a little bit more action, but understand that that costs money. So
yes.
So Donnie, we haven't even gotten to me. We're still just in starts.
Well, we're gonna get to Haley right now. Haley, because I know this is what Donnie wants to talk about. Because I'm interested in this as well. Because I have Life is Strange and I have not played it yet. And I heard Donnie's opinion on it. I heard Rebecca's opinion on it. So now it's time to hear your opinion on the new Life is Strange game. What do you think thus far?
Well, I've made it about 2 hours in, and I have not played further.
Oh, so you're leaning more with what Donnie's leaning with?
But no, I am leaning on. I got sucked into another game that somebody asked me to play.
Well, yeah, Donnie's leaning on. It's not great.
Yes, you can definitely tell there's like budget cuts and stuff like that. You can definitely tell this game was put together as a response to how Double Exposure was developed. I want to say the way this game starts, not great, like at all. So, as people know, I fucking love Chloe Price.
Mm-hmm.
The Chloe Price that you experience in this game is not Chloe Price. I'm sorry. Like, what I have experienced of Chloe, which I'll admit is not a lot, because literally you start the game as Chloe, play as her for like fucking, I don't know, 25 minutes. But in that 25 minutes, I'm like, this does not sound like the Chloe that I know. This does not sound like at all how Chloe would react to any of this.
Yeah. That's the spoiler. Donnie's
Like,
agreeing with you, by the way, which is also
yeah, like I'm gonna finish this game because I bought it, but like immediately recognizing this is not how Chloe would act, like at all. Like, yes, there's growth as a person, but this is too far to the other side of how Chloe is as a person. And like, this just feels like an imposter. And I get it; they have to like play to both sides of spoilers for Life is Strange 1, which is over 10 years old. Sorry. They have to play to whether or not you chose to kill Chloe at the end of Life is Strange 1 or you chose to save her. Because spoilers for Double Exposure, and at this point, I don't give a fuck 'cause Double Exposure sucks. Hey, there's no different time. Like, there were two different timelines. They're now merged. Doesn't matter if you chose to kill Chloe at the end of Life is Strange 1 or not. She's alive.
yeah. You know what? Hearing all of you talk about this game really makes me appreciate the final season of The Walking Dead a lot more. Because for what they had and everything that studio went through, that final season was really good.
Oh, yeah.
And it gave you the closure you needed for that game. It kind of sucks that we don't get that last hurrah with Life is Strange as it seems like what's going on. I haven't played it yet. I can't give a really good opinion on it, but yeah, it doesn't. From what I'm hearing, you don't get the same sense of closure with this game as
no, not at all.
I did.
And basically, I've seen some people talk about the ending. So, like, while I haven't gotten there myself, I've seen that there's multiple variations of the ending, which is interesting. I love that Donnie is watching wrestling and us at the same time.
Yeah, that's not the first time I've read that statement. That one was pretty good tonight.
I knew that was going where I thought it was going.
Okay. All right. Yes. No. The Walking Dead definitely landed the plane, and I don't think that Life is Strange is going to. What I want to say is this is the end of Life is Strange. I don't think there'll be another game.
They're doing a TV show, so I don't know how that's gonna work.
Oh, well, here's the thing about the TV show. What ending are they gonna pick? Because they've already cast Max and Chloe, so we know they're following the game.
Yeah, I know Donnie had a lot of fun tonight. He might have went in a little raw tonight too.
Oh my god. All right. Moving on before we continue to make just all right, in general,
Haley, you're lucky I'm not making that bottle joke I made before on the show.
There, I made it for you. Does that work? Anyways, in the time since we've last recorded, I've done a lot, actually. I've redecorated my room, and on camera for people, I just want to do this real quick. I got a new desk that does this. What else would they follow? I don't know.
I like how she's like, I have a new desk that does this. And doesn't explain what the desk is doing.
Explain what it
is. A button just for a little bit.
Down. It's
podcast,
a fucking
Haley.
We just thought it was just boobs moving. I didn't know it was the desk.
Yeah. It could have been a large truck trusting.
Yes, no. Sorry. My desk goes up and down. I got a new desk, and I want to say putting this thing together, mostly easy, except for, hey man, when your instructions say to install 3 screws in the beam, and you don't have the holes for the beam drilled in the desk, the fuck are we doing?
Gotta have those holes.
Gotta just make your own hole, Haley.
I don't have. Whoa. Whoa.
Sometimes you gotta make your own holes, Haley. See, Donnie said the
maybe
same
I
thing.
shifted my webcam. Okay.
Donnie did not see your desk move at all.
Desk goes up, desk goes down. Desk goes
nothing
up, desk
happened.
goes down.
Nothing changed.
It sure does. I grabbed all this recently, and then I've been playing a lot. I platinumed Requiem since the last time we recorded. I have started playing Starfield on PS5, which I haven't gotten very far because I got sucked into this other game that I probably won't talk about because I'm gonna get made fun of for playing it.
No, what you play? I'm curious.
Wait, Starfield? Like you just
I'd rather make fun of you for playing Starfield than anything else.
It's still not ready for game time. Like I thought that was tested on Xbox, so the PlayStation experience could be better.
Oh no, the PS5 is too heavy for the whole. Okay, yeah,
that might be accurate.
Yeah,
here,
you had some big old titties on top of that PS5, and you're just like a Herculean task.
There it is.
There it goes.
Not like you're just adjusting your camera.
It has risen.
Yes.
It has fallen.
Anyways,
where you get all this money from, Haley? You don't start off your cam business already? What's going on?
No, this is just me not spending.
I don't even have a moving desk.
I paid $150 for this desk.
Exactly.
I paid $150 for it.
Exactly. That's what I said.
That's cheap. Some of these rising desks go for like $1,000. Anyways, this is just me not spending all the.
So you're getting a little bit too much money, Haley.
What?
I'm gonna start checking your social media. You get a little bit too much. I got moving desks. They got jacks and stuff. Redecorated your room.
Johnny. Anyways, no. This is just me not spending all the money I make on my paychecks. I've been making a little bit more lately.
That's awesome.
I basically have been working nonstop. Like,
yes, she has.
I worked like 86 hours on one check, 72 on the last. This one's a little lower because of Easter, but then we're gonna go right back up because of Walmart. So like, I've had a little bit more, which I do want to point out. I have gotten something that I'm going to show off now on camera. And I like it, which will come in handy in the summer when I go to my conventions. This is really fucking nice.
Okay. Oh,
a portal.
A portal.
I got that. I bought that the day before the price increase.
Oh, that's dope.
How
do you like it so far?
I like it. It was great for while I dyed my hair. When I reran the colors over it. Because when I reran the colors over, I had my mom give me a hand with the back stuff. So while she was just running the dye through my hair, I was sitting there playing Resident Evil 4 with it. And it's great. As long as you've got a strong internet connection, it's
pretty good.
Oh,
nice.
It's useful. Anyways, Delvin wanted to know the game that I got playing that I think I'm going to get made fun of. It's a gotcha game.
Okay.
So
you're playing that 6-7 game.
That actually got pulled from the store, by the way.
Boo.
So Sony pulled that shit from the store. No, I've been playing Wuthering Waves.
Oh, I've seen that game. I just never tried it. Is it good?
Since I started it last week, I put 18 hours in it.
That must mean it's good.
I am having a blast with it. Do I understand the story at all? No. Is it clear that it's basically Chinese translated to English? Yes. Is it fun as hell? Absolutely. It plays like Final Fantasy.
I'm going to make fun of you for this game.
I was going to say, I don't know.
This is
what would you think the line of attack was? Because it's a bunch of anime looking gals who are the main.
No, it's I expect to be made fun of it for it because my coworkers make fun of me for playing it.
Well, your coworkers are jerks. Play what you want to play.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I thought this was gonna go like a totally different angle.
Yeah,
you know,
where did you think?
Different.
No, like like I don't know, Hello Kitty, Awesome Island
No, I
Adventure.
thought she was gonna say that new game that that's on the PlayStation Store that says I think its name is Sex Something. It literally oh you're playing that? Let me see if I can
Yeah.
find this game. PlayStation Store's getting wild.
I want to say I'll be playing another game tomorrow that I'm very excited for, and it's finally coming to PS5 tomorrow.
What game would that be?
Hades 2.
Oh yeah, I
Oh,
forgot
yeah.
that has it on PS5 yet.
That's coming
Yep.
out now. Sweet. It's
That's
about
out
time.
tomorrow at 1 p.m. Eastern.
Really? That's
Yep.
good to know.
Okay, I found the game I was talking about. This just came out.
Okay.
I saw it. It's called SEX Project Simulated Emotional Xenotech.
No.
That is the name of the game.
Never heard of that shit in my life.
I'm gonna send you the game so you can see what I'm talking about, and I'll send it to you too. Still, I'm sending it to you. Do I have snurches? I think I got snurches.
Search.
just sent you
I did also watch a movie that Delvin might find interesting.
what movie was that?
I watched War Machine on Netflix
Oh yeah, or with the Allen guy.
with
Reacher.
Mr. Reacher himself. Yes.
Oh, my new hero
That was
out there beating up
very-
his neighbors.
Yes.
I mean, beating up his neighbor who like pushed him off his bike in front of his kids. But sure, yeah.
Yeah, he deserves it. Sometimes you got to beat
yeah.
a little ass.
I was gonna say, yeah.
It was an interesting movie. What made me think of like bringing it up though was like when we're talking about Kevin Spacey being a terrible person. Man, Dennis Quaid's in that fucking movie.
Well, yeah. I have just come to like the realization that 90% of Hollywood is just terrible people. So I was like, oh, well.
Yes.
Yeah. It's fucking weird. Like he looks haggard, dude.
Well, he is happy.
Like the last time I saw Dennis Quaid in a movie that I actively wanted to watch, it was The Day After Tomorrow.
Yeah, I don't even remember the last time I cared about any of the Quaids. How'd you like War Machine though? Was it good?
I liked it. It was a good
on
movie.
my radar. I was like thinking, I should give that a shot.
I wasn't gonna.
I'm not gonna. It doesn't have like the biggest plot in the world, so I'm not gonna talk about plot because that would basically be a spoiler. But it's pretty good.
Yeah, it doesn't have like actual War Machine in it, so I'm not watching it.
Yeah. You're like, where's Don Cheeto?
Yeah, Don Cheeto. No Don Cheeto. I'm out.
Yeah. That's so funny. Yeah,
it was a good movie. It was basically a good way to have Metal Gear Solid movie without Metal Gear Solid.
Okay.
Metal Gear.
That's what I kind of assumed it was going to be. But yeah, that's some fun stuff. I find it funny that the Reacher story of him beating up his neighbor, like Afro Man getting the settlement from the cops, and like Artemis 2 coming back are like the three highlights for me this year so far when it comes to the news. Yes. But yeah, what else have you been playing and watching, Haley?
What else have I been playing? I'm still trying to work on my chronological playthrough for The Last of Us Part 2. I downloaded it and then obviously haven't gotten to it, but I haven't really played much besides Wuthering in the past week. I did, however, check out the Pisser update for Cyberpunk.
Good. You're out here pissing on things.
It sure is out here pissing on things. It looks fucking phenomenal. I will say. The new like ray tracing effects and whatnot. I'm only using like the slight ray tracing with 60 FPS mode because I don't want to touch 30 unless I have to, which I probably will when Grand Theft Auto comes out. But you know, it's fun. Like the new effects are cool. I don't know. Like I'm just playing lots of things. Whatever grabs the attention, which mostly has just been Wuthering Waves. So,
right on.
I'm excited for Soros at the end of the month.
Yeah, I just pre-ordered that one.
I
Looks
haven't
really good.
pre-ordered it yet. I'll probably get it on the next paycheck. So
Okay. Looks good. Looks really
yeah.
good.
Yeah, I forgot to mention I got that Marvel collection game.
Oh yeah,
That was
that's good.
just that was
The
just something.
arcade one.
Yeah. I have to say, the 6-player X-Men arcade version, where it actually fills up your entire
It's
flat
great.
screen, is fantastic.
The rest of them, I don't know what the fuck they were doing.
The rest kind of suck.
The way they formatted it throws you off because you have this beautiful X-Men format, like, oh, this fits the screen, it looks all great stuff, like in arcade. The rest of them are like these 4x3 screen. Like, what are you doing?
Oh man, it's like playing on a literal Game Boy, like original Game
it's
Boy,
so
like super
awkward.
small and square.
Like, why do they do it like this?
I think they do it because it's trying to mimic, the old ratio, right? The old 4x3 or whatever the
But
hell
it
it's.
doesn't look right.
What the
Did
fuck
you
is
did you
this?
try changing the backgrounds to help, because you could pick different themes, right?
Yeah, like these.
And I also noticed a bug with the Maximum Carnage, and maybe I could be just remembering things, but I swear to God, you could have done a web sling straight up and climbed the web up
Yeah.
yourself. And I wasn't able to do that when playing the Maximum Carnage on the latest collection that came out.
Yeah,
I've just looked at that game you sent me, Dylan. What the fuck is that?
that is a game. That's on the PlayStation Store.
That is. I'm not buying that.
Yeah, that is probably actual porn.
That looks AI generated. Is
Oh,
what
it
looks
definitely
like.
is. It definitely is.
Yeah, no, Donnie, I don't know if mine is cheap. It's made of carbon fiber. So I don't know, it was $150 at Canada Computers. So
Oh,
I
this
also
must be
got a
the
new
random
chair.
ass number that I just got. Must be you, Delvin. I'm assuming.
Yeah, probably.
Okay. Says who would win Masters and then PlayStation Store.
Yeah, I just sent you 2 things ever in life.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know.
Now I get to bug you. I can be like, "Hey, how's Miami?"
I don't know why you haven't never texted me before. We both have each other's phone numbers. Just
I didn't have your phone number, or I just ignored the last one that I got. Just assumed it was some spam or Ray being desperate. I don't know.
Oh, that's both things are actual options that are on the table.
A Donnie question. Nice.
Okay.
Are you believing any of this Naughty Dog buzz around The Last of Us 3 or Uncharted? Yeah, kind of.
It makes
It's
sense.
known. It's known that Naughty Dog has multiple teams.
For those
I
who don't know, to clarify for the audience, there's a rumor going around that Naughty Dog is not only working on another Last of Us game, they're also working on another Uncharted game that is supposed to come out right after Intergalactic. So it's supposed to be Intergalactic, Uncharted, and then a Last of Us. Well, it might have been verified, well, quote unquote verified.
So
because Complex
not
put it out, something saying it.
It's not verified, but there are very credible reports.
Yes, because Complex is talking about it, and Complex is a credible website.
It's also not unlikely, given that certain Naughty Dog staff have posted that they were doing recon photos and whatnot, and one of them is on an old architectural castle area with cannons pointed out towards the sea, which is a very Uncharted kind of image. Some people are speculating that it wouldn't be a new Uncharted, but maybe a complete remake of 1, which wouldn't be the worst thing, because 1, trying to go back and play Uncharted 1 is a little hard. But if it is a new one, I'd be curious to see who the main character is, because Nate's story is pretty effectively done. Are they going to go with Cassie, or are they going to go with any of the other cast of characters? It'll be interesting. As for Last of Us 3, that's basically always been a given. That's basically been alluded to multiple times by not only Druckmann, but the studio itself. Is that if we can find the right story, we have one more in us. And I do think that will be another game featuring Ellie and Abby, and I think it'll be them meeting up. Whether that ends with, you know, Ellie sacrificing herself or them figuring out another solution, I don't know. But I don't know. We'll see where it goes. Both those games would be long off, and
Yes.
who knows when we'll see Intergalactic, because it's certainly not this year. For like obviously not releasing this year, and I don't think it's next year either. So
I think it might be next year. I think it's a opportunity. It could be next year, probably fall of next year. But yeah, it's a possibility. Considering that Wolverine's coming out this year, I feel like there's some big game that's probably going to come out next year on that same caliber of a Wolverine from Sony at least.
well, and actually, I didn't put this in the notes, but just as it went live, Spider-Man 3 has started motion capture.
Okay, there you go. That's
That just came out like a couple hours ago. The mocap actor for Peter has started motion capture.
fresh off the presses.
Yeah.
All right. Anything else we'll talk before we get to these news stories?
I guess I just wonder if The Last of Us 3 will become like a Half-Life 3, but it doesn't sound like it based off of Haley's response.
Oh, it's definitely coming.
It's definitely coming. It's not
Yeah.
going to be like one of those
Too
ones where
much
he's-
money is out there in like the last thing for them not to make it.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, they got TV shows. They got probably an eventual movie. yeah, they're gonna make that Last of Us 3.
How annoying would it be if it's like some kind of like spin-off and it's not like directly tied to any of the storylines for the first two games?
What if he does it
don't-
like
I-
J.R.R.
I don't
Martin
know.
does? Just
Right.
Like just never releases it. It's
Yeah.
just like don't release like
That's what I'm wondering.
like
I mean-
piece of shit.
I always like it when J.R.R. Martin's always, or he's always like, or George R.R. Martin, I should say.
Whatever. Railroad Martin.
Yeah. But it's just like he's like, oh, he's collaborating with HBO on this new show, or he's working on this, or he's doing this. I'm like,
He's
work the
doing
fucking book, work on
everything
the goddamn
For
book.
writing the goddamn
Right.
book.
It's like when you ask your kid to like, all right, go out the back and pick up the dog shit, and then they clean the pool, they vacuum the house, you know,
Wash the car. Like, oh,
yeah,
it's
they
all
wash the
good, but-
car. It's like, you pick up that dog shit? No, but I did these other three things. Who gives a fuck? I asked you to clean up the goddamn shit.
That's what he's doing.
That's funny. Yeah, I got nothing on these rumors, and I'm sure like Uncharted and The Last of Us 3 would make all sorts of money regardless of how it comes out. And it does seem like it's about that time to have a remastered or reboot of Uncharted in general. It feels like it's been many, many moons since we had an Uncharted game, and I feel it just seems like it's been long enough to where we can get like another version out.
Yeah. Because that will be Uncharted.
Right. Obviously, it's charted territory, but yeah. Yeah.
All right.
As long as they can get rid of that Drake beef, I don't know. I'm losing it now. The first one was good. ignore me.
All right, let's get to these news stories, I guess.
Yeah. Lots of rumors.
Yes.
Yeah.
Haley, thank you for being our gumshoe for the episode.
Yes.
And
You're welcome.
what do we got? We got God of War rumors. Hey guys, guess what? They're coming out with another God of War game.
Yeah. So basically this is a rumor started over the weekend. Actually most of our news stories come from this weekend. I just want to point out like this weekend was huge for like rumors and speculation. Which was already confirmed, but I didn't put in the doc. But basically there was rumors of a new Metro game over the weekend. Well, guess what? On Thursday, they're revealing the new Metro game. So, like a lot of the stuff that leaked over the weekend seems plausible. But basically, I believe it was Tom Warren who had posted that like he had heard the new mainline God of War entry was supposed to be revealed around April. So we should be hearing about that. As Donnie just posted in chat, rumors of the Black Flag remaster or remake being shown this week as well. have speculated Xbox having a show, Sony potentially having a state of play. All of this started over the weekend, and given that Metro was confirmed, all of this seems likely to be true.
Yeah.
Now, the question of the next mainline God of War game is whether or not we're playing as Faye, and it's like a prequel, or we're going with Atreus, or we're sticking with Kratos. That's a bigger question to me, honestly.
I like the idea of the Fae prequel, but I really want them to just jump into Egypt and have Kratos and Freya be like a tag team and be like, hey, like it's kind of like one of those like old terrible ads. It's like, hey, do you have gods in your neighborhood calling a ruckus? Well, then call 1-800 God of War, and we'll come on into your town and we'll kick those jerks out. And this also could be influenced by me watching a lot of the A-Team in the last 3 days. So like, but I love this whole idea though, that like it seemed kind of like very open-ended at the end, and it seemed like through the Valhalla DLC that Kratos and Freya were teaming up to do the next adventuring, and I would love them to be kind of like these people who are just sick of seeing gods ruin civilizations and make people suffer and try to give revenge.
So that would be an interesting plot thread as well, because for anyone who doesn't know, basically at the end of Ragnarok, Kratos isn't the god of war anymore. He's essentially the god of like peace, I think is the best way to put it. They don't really give it a name.
Peace?
Like a janitor?
Like peas and carrots. Oh no, wait, never mind.
But like he's essentially like the head of like, hey, trying to be a peacekeeper, basically. Like,
yeah.
So
he has his own council of peace.
Pretty much.
Sure, council of peace. There you go, Delvin.
Do you have to like pay like millions of dollars to get into it?
Yeah.
No. Some would say the best. No. We don't. No.
I'm like, I don't really know where I'm like, there's ways you can go with that. I personally really appreciate how Saudi Arabia got in. No, fine.
Whoa.
Let me ask a question. I'm a big old dumb man. I know people say Egypt and it has this history with gods and stuff, so Kratos would be it'll be a perfect place for Kratos to go. Is there any other places that have that same panache?
Aztec deities.
Aztec is a good one.
Quetzalcoatl, and like you could have all these like feathered lizard, deities and everything to that nature.
I mean, so the thing with that is the biggest one they already tackled in the original trilogy, which was Greek, and then there's Norse, which they're doing.
John 32, Mesopotamia is a good one. John 32 as well.
Mesopotamia would be good. I know Africa has its own kind of culture like behind stuff like that too, as well.
They could. See, the thing is, I was gonna say Roman, but that's basically just the Greek pantheon with different names.
India, that's a good one. India would be good.
Yeah, so anything with a strong mythos base, and almost every culture has mythos into
now that
it.
I think about it, like, does America have anything like that?
That's sort of, it's like Paul Bunyan.
We just got like Jesus.
No, we have like it's more folksy stuff.
No, yeah. I want to see Kratos beat Jesus' ass. Okay.
Yeah, let's go. Like, would that be a thing? Like,
because you're all talking about like white Jesus.
Yeah,
you're not talking about like Jesus of Nazareth.
No, we're not talking about who Jesus actually was. No, we're talking about white Jesus.
Correct.
Right.
Like America doesn't have that type of thing. I know a lot of countries.
So it's like it's for white people, like, because I'm assuming it's different for various cultures of America.
Speak for your people, Snurts.
Yeah, exactly. We have like Johnny Appleseed, Davy Crockett, Paul
Bunyan.
Paul Bunyan and his
Paul Bunyan would be
Axe.
cool.
You know, like Babe the Blue Ox, right?
Okay, that would be cool. Paul
Uh,
Bettany, Blake
But
know.
like I would say, screw the white people. Let's really just go back to like the native peoples and take their deities
now we're cooking.
and go from that, and then maybe have something where like Christopher Columbus shows up and then Kratos and Freya are like, "Fuck your shit."
Yeah, you know what? Now you're talking nuts.
I mean, you could also tackle like that doesn't really work mythological wise, but like you could tackle like the cryptids of the U.S. You know, like Mothman or whatever, right?
Oh yeah, Bigfoot, Mothman.
Oh, sure, yes, yeah, Godzilla, Kratos versus Godzilla. But yeah, I think what the reasons people say Egypt for the next one is it's been teased in the two recent God of War games that Tyr went to
Yes.
Egypt, so it makes a lot of sense for them to be picking it up,
And also,
and it has a very similar structure for their deities and mythos that the Greeks and the Norse have, so it kind of like really fits into place there.
I would also say it was basically hinted at as well because in Valhalla, Tyr uses multiple Egyptian weapons against you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I would think it would be a little bit more of a struggle if you go to a culture who still has mythos, still has deities and everything like that, but they're not as like structured as they are with the Greek and the Norse and the Egyptian.
Okay. I looked up American mythology.
Yes.
Yeah.
And most of it is based off of like American frontiers,
Yes.
like Buffalo Bill
Mm-hmm.
and stuff like that. But here are some of the fearsome creatures they got. They got
Bigfoot,
aggro pelter, axe handle hound, ball tail cat,
what the
cactus cat, dung haven hooter.
What?
Who I don't know what the fuck that is.
Haven Hooter,
Gumbaroo, Jersey Devil. Okay, Jersey Devil's an interesting one. I've heard of that one. Jackalope.
I've heard of the jackalope.
these
Yeah,
are-
that's the rabbit with the antlers.
Goofus bird. Yeah, these aren't as cool. These aren't as cool as, these aren't as cool as creatures it would be for Kratos to fight. Okay, Bigfoot, of course.
Yeah,
Cactus cat. That's the cactus cat.
you did.
Yes, you did. Yes.
I mean, at this point, you might as well throw in like the chupacabra if we're gonna go that route.
Yeah.
Werewolves. You could do anything bear wolf. You know, like maybe a werebear.
And of course, the snow snake.
Snakes.
A what?
Sure.
Yeah, the snow snake. These don't sound as cool.
No. Because, like, again, mythos happened thousands and thousands of years ago for certain of these cultures. America's only a couple hundred years old. So, like, our stuff is definitely based mostly on the frontier. And it is definitely going to be a white focused
and it's
mythos.
It's not good.
We need to get a little bit more
has a good
flavors.
idea. Judeo-Christian angels coming to kill all the gods could be an interesting historical angle. I like that idea. Huh.
Yeah.
What if he takes on the Mormons?
Oh, Ron Hubbard.
Yeah, like he's out there and Kratos is like, where is Joseph Smith? Boy. Yeah, America, to me, the mythos stuff that I like find interesting isn't old enough yet, and it's comic books, you know.
Yeah.
The DC
that
Marvel
is
stuff.
our mythos, huh? Comic books. That probably
it's modern mythos. It is for sure.
Yeah.
And we know that because we steal from old mythology, and that's a like religion mythology. The best way to keep it going is to steal something from the previous version and then make it your own and add some stuff to it.
Just steal it.
Yeah,
the country's built off Steph.
100%. That's mine now.
Yeah. All right. Speaking of Steph, PlayStation Store is gonna get upgraded UI.
Yeah, I know.
Have y'all seen this? The upgraded UI for it, how it looks?
I have seen it, and it looks really. I wrote upgrade as like the article link, but I want to say this does not seem like an upgrade. This just looks cluttered as shit. Have you seen this?
I saw somebody. using it on a YouTube video. Like, oh, this looks
Like
it looks
Snurts, I want you're like a marketing guy, right?
No.
No, but that's okay.
Yeah. No, I want you to see this image if you haven't, because this just looks cluttered. This looks like bad UI design.
Well,
yeah, I mean, I'm looking at
let's
the.
be honest. PlayStation has bad UI design.
Yes, it does.
Yeah.
The picture that I'm seeing from the article, it just looks like it has a bigger picture.
Yeah, it doesn't look like it's game changing or anything like that. Maybe, like I said, I saw a little bit of it in action. Maybe I'll have to experience it for myself to get a feel for it. But
So I brought this up because this is the second change that's happening UI wise with the PlayStation, because they've also been slowly rolling out the new home screen UI, which gets rid of the games and media tab and just has like everything at the top. And it's basically the SMB again, which is basically what Sony's had the entire time at this point, since the PS3. But like they've better hidden it in the past. But like this is just like, hey, we're just going back to it now. I don't know. It's weird to see them like revamping the UI like this. So weird, and not like rolling it out all at once, because people keep saying beta, but like the beta ended with the PSSR2 update. Like I know that because I was in the beta. So like there's no actual beta. They're just rolling out the new UI to people slowly. So
correct.
And if those videos start auto playing as I'm like surfing or looking for games, I'm going to be kind of annoyed.
They do. That's why I said it looks cluttered.
Yeah.
I don't want to be like, oh, where's this game that I'm
Why does it need
in?
to look like if I'm browsing the PlayStation Store, I don't need it to look like a streaming service. I need it to look like a storefront where I'm buying a game. You know? If I want to look at a trailer, I can select the trailer to look at, you know?
That's what I was thinking. Yeah. I mean, I don't want to be going around there and then Project Simulated Emotional Xenotech all of a sudden starts playing in the background.
Yeah.
And I'm
that
like,
may cause a problem.
Right? And then all of a sudden my neighbors are like, God, we knew this guy was weird, but we didn't think it was that weird.
What a fucking freak.
Right? Yeah. Jeez.
Or they might be like, that guy has good taste.
Oh, yeah. And it's the creepy guy in the apartment who's just like, oh, yeah. All right. Oh.
Did you play the sequel?
I got the collector's edition.
Speaking of collector's editions.
Here we go. Good transition.
So, Snurts,
yes.
Have you ever wanted to be in a PlayStation first-party game?
Oh, do I ever? Please take my license and never, ever, ever compensate me for it and never pay me for it either. Just take the beautiful Adonis that is Snurts and do whatever you want with me, baby.
Glad to hear it, Snurts, because now is your chance.
What?
PlayStation has announced a new initiative called the Player Base, which will see the likeness of PlayStation's quote-unquote biggest fans, aka fat people, scanned and used in first-party titles.
Yeah, all about that base.
I have to know why you were like, aka fat.
because it was funny, Ellie.
Yeah.
Sometimes you gotta go for the jokes.
We're going back to the schoolyard, folks. You're fat.
I appreciate they're like, hey, we know y'all want new games. How about we put y'all in new games? Bitch, I ain't asked you to do that. I don't want to be in the game. I want to play the game. Make games.
Well, I also that's really what you want is to see that old person from high school in Gran Turismo 7, like as the racer next to you, be like, Steve, what the fuck are you doing here?
Gran Turismo 7 as the first game to do this with is wild, by the way.
Okay, let me read what they say. Today, we're excited to offer an opportunity to bring some of our devoted PlayStation fans even close to the PlayStation experience. Right? Isabel Tomatis, Sony PlayStation Interactive's Vice President of Global Marketing, in an April 7th, 2026 blog post. The first game this is featured in is Gran Turismo 7. This could turn out really bad.
Yep.
Well, someone's going to try to do with it, right? They're going to try to show some nudity of some kind.
Well,
that is
no, they won't. They won't because you actually have to go to a PlayStation Studio to be scanned in.
yeah, but
Like,
that is not the problem. That is
Oh.
not the problem. What happens if a fan gets scanned? Then we found this fan has done like terrible things in life.
yeah, that
And then now this fan is forever etched in this game.
Oh, like Jared from Subway.
Yes. Yes.
like so yes, that is the biggest thing. Which fun fact, by the way, is why my local radio station does not sell merch because they don't want that to happen for somebody to be wearing merch and get arrested for a crime.
Yeah. Like this
Okay.
is a
Yeah.
bad idea. Like you don't know what can happen with this person that you put in your game.
I also think they're going to pick someone from LA so they don't have to pay that much in travel costs.
Correct.
I mean, it doesn't have to be LA. It could be Burbank. It could be
That's LA.
Santa Monica.
That's anybody outside of the LA area. That's Los
The
Angeles.
closest as possible. If they can pick somebody around the corner from their studio, they are going to pick them.
Which is funny because I'm
Yeah.
actually like down the street from Sony Studios. I don't know if that has a PlayStation division, but that's pretty
Were
funny.
you down the street from the warehouse fire of the guy who said all you had to do was pay us a livable wage?
No, but I know what you're talking about. That's in the general Southern California
That
area. But
seems like a bad idea to do in California.
that was hilarious. He's like, "Give me more money." Nah, fuck you. You ain't worth it. Guess who's setting this toilet paper factory on fire?
I'm like that, but
Or
in
warehouse.
California, that seemed like a terrible idea to do, considering that like your state is like made of fire. Like every time you look,
literally. Also, my favorite part is like I get like protests are supposed to be disruptive, et cetera, but like, bro, why are you filming yourself committing a crime?
Well, that's the thing. Do crime smart, folks. Don't do
Yeah.
crimes dumb.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. This what you're supposed to do, man. You get you a fall guy.
Right.
To blame it all on that person.
Look, you're out in the warehouses where they're storing toilet paper. Someone's doing meth, and someone will want $50.
Yes.
Yeah.
And that's how Erica Kirk got
Yeah. Erica Kirk. Holy shit, dude.
Can't make that joke.
She's like, look,
man,
he's
she's
gonna
too
be
busy
here right
dating.
now.
Yeah. She's too busy feigning like upsetness and out here having an affair with like what's his fucking name?
Well, you better watch out, Meth Head 2 who killed Kirk because Candace Owens is after your ass.
Yeah.
So I didn't realize this was a whole competition and they were actually kind of like having some kind of process to filter down who the winner's gonna be. So that's a little bit better than what I thought. But like you're absolutely right, Delvin. Like if this person ends up being like a Jared from Subway type of scenario.
Yeah.
Like that's all that
awful person.
Because it's gonna be like news at 11, man who won Sony PlayStation competition, whatever, like found like triple homicide, yada 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 yada. Anyway, that's not for me though. I don't want, because the other thing too is just like, where's my money? This person ain't gonna get anything.
Yeah,
they're gonna try to tease it up as like, look, you can have like all this prestige, and we're not gonna give you anything.
Think they'll give them the game for free?
Do you at least
get
I would think you would get the game. Yeah,
like you gotta pay for it.
Can you imagine
like in the game
50, 60 years from now, like someone's playing like a Sony, like I don't know, whatever version, and it's like, is that Grandpa?
Is that the guy who murdered his whole family? Just sitting in the crowd of Gran Turismo 7?
Also, again, they're choosing Gran Turismo 7, which has been out for years at this point, which is a wild choice.
That's the perfect choice. Maybe they'll think nobody's noticing. Nobody's going back to see this loser in this game. Who's gonna go back and look at the update? Let me see if I'm in this old ass game.
That's so funny. It's like 4 new players start playing, and it's like his immediate family members. They all like bought a copy of the game.
Let me see if my Pookie's in the game.
Yeah,
this is stupid. I'm glad you put this in the notes, Haley, so I can shame it.
Yeah,
dumbass thing.
I'm really curious to see who they get to win it as well, because I just like, oh man,
Yeah,
just so we
it'll
can talk
be.
more shit later.
Yeah.
Speaking of talking more shit later, got it.
Yeah.
We got another rumor that apparently there might be a state of play coming out. Is that what this next one's all about?
Yeah.
Apparently so.
Yeah, there'll
Yeah.
be a state of
So
play in the future. Who'd have thunk it?
again, this all popped off over the weekend, right around the time that the Black Flag resynced um, rumors started. There was again rumors of an Xbox show this week as well, which Tom Warren has come out and said it'd be an ID at Xbox show. This is different from the Xbox show that is for Metro on Thursday. Um, Apparently it's going to be a busy week for gaming news, which is going to make sense because we're starting to get into like the busier gaming news month wise. Like we're heading into like summer Game Fest type news area, so stuff's going to start popping off,
E3.
which makes sense. But this popped up over the weekend with Nate the Hate and others like Shape Shell Nick and whatnot talking about potential state of play being on the 16th as well. The rumor of Black Flag as well was also the 16th. We'll see what happens here, but I would expect if there is a state of play for it to be third party, not first party.
Interesting.
Okay.
Uh, if there's a Sony first party show type thing, it'd probably be in May, like they usually do, because they usually go ahead of Summer Games Fest.
You think we're gonna get another shadow drop like Sons of Sparta?
Um, maybe. The
Maybe.
thing that I'm sort of thinking is maybe Black Flag Resync just gets shadow dropped because at this point it's the worst kept secret in video games, and they do not need to market that at all. They can literally just go, and it's out now. Go for it, and it'll sell like fucking gangbusters. It's the one, like it hasn't sold the most, but it's the most popular Assassin's Creed game.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's definitely seems like something that it would just be the word of mouth alone is enough to get the sales going.
Yeah,
Yeah. Would they
and
shadow drop people like that? I guess that
I,
makes sense.
I mean, they could. I mean, Ubisoft needs a win right now, so like, I don't know that it'll happen, but could be a shadow drop. Do I think there will be? Maybe is the best answer I can give. I have no idea. Um, the it's weird. We'll see what happens there for it, but I'm not expecting one. What I will say is that I'm thinking that Assassin's Creed 4 Black Flag Resynced, whether it's a shadow drop or not, will be out very soon. And I'm interested to see reception to it because they've done a couple things that we do know already. There's no modern day in it. And there's expanded storylines from content that was cut in the original Black Flag.
That's cool.
Oh, okay. Sweet.
Yeah. So I'm very interested to see how it is received. So
Yeah, me too.
Probably
All
get
right.
more Wolverine and Judas and Control.
later, yeah, I would assume.
Yeah. Cool.
All right. Our final story for the day. Is that our final story? I'm correct, yeah.
Yep.
Rockstar had a data breach. So on April 11th, a hacking group claimed to have accessed Rockstar's Snowflake servers through the third-party SaaS platform Anodot, which is used for cloud monitoring and analytics. And Rockstar confirmed this to be very true.
They did. And today, as a result of that leak, because shocker, Rockstar does not respond to ransom, so they didn't pay these guys the money they were asking for. They have released financial information that basically confirms what we all knew, which is that GTA 5 makes fucking billions of dollars.
Yeah.
That's it.
Oh yeah.
That's the big shocker news. But what was shocking, though, is that monthly active users for GTA 5 is smallest on PC. Like, it's literally like not even a million people. It's like 800K on
That doesn't
PC.
surprise me.
I mean, that GTA Online was a moneymaker. It It was such
It's
a smart
still a
idea.
moneymaker. It makes
Right.
$5 million a month.
Right. I mean, it's
Yeah.
what you have to do when games are so expensive, and you're going to take as long as they've been taking between 5 and 6 is you provide a product that has regular updates to keep people playing,
Mm.
and you get that revenue coming in. Never had an inkling of a desire to play Grand Theft Auto online, but I knew that was going to be a
That
cash
that was their
cow
big
one of it.
surprise. We're gonna leak the financial information, letting us know that Rockstar's making a shitload of money off of a game that's fucking
13 years
Yeah.
old.
13 years old. Like, okay,
Right.
water's wet.
Yeah. I was
You
just gonna
guys
say
didn't think
water's
this through.
wet, earth is dry, you know.
You guys
Crime
didn't
live
think
in
this one through.
Gotham. Water is wet. Yeah. No, it's just very, very surprising that like they thought this was like a big news thing. Like, no. My favorite thing is like people being like, Grand Theft Auto costs yada 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 billions of dollars. I'm like, that's cool. They're gonna make that back like nothing.
Yeah, in a week.
Like they're gonna make that back in like 4 days, probably.
I just the thing that I got out of this was I didn't realize they called their Snowflake servers. What a weird name for servers.
That is.
Snowflake. Like
I mean, so
melting
I
away.
I do want to say it's not that bad. It's like Ubisoft has the Snowdrop engine.
I just never associated snow with servers.
Yeah, that
Yeah,
makes sense.
fair.
So that's all. But yeah, this is not just a nothing burger.
Yeah, pretty much.
I just wanted the chance to like put it in there. We needed a couple stories. It was the closest one I could find to like the generalization area to our show. So
I mean, I just in my general perusing of things, it's been kind of slow and quiet in the industry right now. You know, where I think we're kind of like gearing up for summer releases, and people are just kind of doing their spring thing and going on spring break and doing the high holy days.
Yes.
And all.
I mean, yeah, Forza Horizon 6 previews just dropped. Looks fucking phenomenal. I'm still really sad I gotta wait to play that, that it's not doing day and date on PlayStation, but at least I'll get to play it later this year, which is good. So
Yeah.
All right,
like
let's get to
Yeah.
this question we got.
yeah,
one
we just have
question.
one.
I have one question from Skittles.
Yep.
Let me see if I can read it in the proper context. When the fuck is Mina the Hollower releasing? Don't know. That's a good question.
That is a good question because that game's been delayed several times.
According to
I
Google, 2026.
Yeah,
Yay!
Spring 2026.
yeah.
Oh.
So I
That's
hope
now.
to-
That's now.
Do
It's out now.
you guys think that's a shadow drop this week? Maybe.
There you go. There's our shadow drop.
Uh,
Looks
That'd be
cute.
interesting. Yeah, Meet the Holler
Yeah.
looks really good. I want it to come out soon, but I can't give an estimate. Like, it's just poking holes in the power grid in Santo Domingo.
Yeah, that makes sense. No, not really, but I'm just gonna say it makes sense.
You know, okay, I'm literally just quoting the friggin' like Good Morning Night City bit that like
Nope.
plays when you load
Oh
up Cyberpunk.
yeah, I got you.
Oh,
I
yeah.
got you. Yeah.
All right. All right. I got a question for both of you before we go then.
Okay.
Cool.
With them saying that there's a rumored direct, and we're close to E3 time. Which
Yeah.
Now it's Summer Games Fest time. What are some games you would like to see get announced?
Announced.
Yeah, just
Okay.
announced. No release dates, like just pie in the sky thing. Like, okay, we don't know about it. Here you go. This was coming out.
So again, rumored. I'd like to see the Witcher 3 DLC that has pretty credible rumors, but hasn't been officially announced. I'd like to see that. The maybe even if it's not releasing this year, the Fallout 3 remaster, which again, FTC docs we know is pretty real. I'd like to see that. Pie in the sky, though, I'm always gonna give this answer. Give me my fucking Infamous on current gen consoles. Like it doesn't even have to be like a new version. Just let me play the PS3 versions natively on PS5. Let me do that.
It is weird that
Like,
we haven't gotten that yet.
like, come on, do that. Or again, Pie in the Sky, port Sunset Overdrive to Xbox, to play from Xbox to PlayStation. You know, like, come on, do it.
That is also weird that hasn't happened yet.
Especially considering Sony owns the IP now,
Yeah.
and I'm sure they can work out the publishing with Microsoft. So, like, come on.
What about you, Snooks?
I've been trying to think of something, and I'm coming up with blanks. So
Okay,
like
I got a couple.
Half-Life 3.
I have a couple of them. Yeah, I'll put Half-Life 3 on there.
Yeah,
just for shits and giggles.
that's basically what same shits and giggles.
Considering that the rumor has been a Steam box coming out, you know, it'll be cool to see Half-Life debut with that again. I also want to say, since we've been getting all these like 2D side scroller type games based off of 80s properties, like we got G.I. Joe, we got He-Man supposed to be coming out, we got the Marvel one. I would like to see like either a Voltron one or a Transformers one would be really cool.
Yeah, that'd be great.
Yeah, like
I mean, Transformers G.I. Joe combo would be fantastic too. Yeah. It's all owned by the same people.
Especially considering we haven't been getting any like really good Transformers games in a while. We're getting some mediocre cash grabs, but we haven't gotten like really good ones since, like, I would say probably since Devastation.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So a 2D side scroll would be really cool of that. It's really good.
So when I asked this for the Wednesday show a while ago, because when we were in the height, Donnie and I just couldn't get enough of the ultimate bug war for Starship Troopers, and I asked like, what kind of like property would you want to see get a similar retro boomer treatment? And I would like actually for that to be G.I. Joe. And my idea of it is you play as a character who's a new recruit at Cobra, and you go through each mission. You have a different boss of Cobra giving you a mission to do until you get to Cobra Commander. At what point did Joe stop the plot that Cobra has been working on? You find out that you're working for the bad guys, and then for the second half of the game, you're playing missions for the Joes, and you go up the ranks doing, you know, you start with like whoever, like the Roadhouse at the bottom or Roadblock at the bottom, you know, Shore Leave or whatever. And then eventually you get up to like Duke or Scarlet or whatever at the end. And it's all kind of like tongue-in-cheek boomer shooter, really quick, open maps and devastators and secret bases and underwater bases and Arctic bases, et cetera, et cetera.
I've always had an idea for G.I. Joe real-time strategy game. That would be pretty cool.
Oh, that'd be fantastic too. Yeah. Oh yeah. RTS lends itself naturally to the G.I. Joe franchise. Yeah, that's definitely true.
Yeah. Oh, I would say I'd like to hear what the Resident Evil Requiem DLC is going to be as well. Because we know that's coming. It probably won't be out for a little while, but we know that that's coming. So I'd like to hear like what it's about.
Yeah.
And my pie in the sky, it's never going to happen, but I would be on board day one if it did, is Dead Space 2 remake.
Yes, give me that shit right now.
I don't need 3. Yeah. I would really just, and it could be a one and done. You already did Dead Space 1, get the same team who did Dead Space 1 to do Dead Space 2, and then just call it and move on. And that'll be enough.
Hold on. What is this? Hold on. What is this Dead Space 3 you speak of? That doesn't exist. We don't talk about
it's a cool game.
That's not real. We don't no.
You play with a friend.
Who wants to play a game about Isaac Clarke when you can have basic, boring, bitchy, cry, fucking weirdo guy instead? What are we fucking doing here?
Well, I love how you go from 0G puzzles to like spelunking. It's like,
oh my god, yeah.
And the other weird part is combining all the guns, like it was like Borderlands of some kind. Like it's like, okay, here's this weird one that shoots acid
system for the guns.
Yeah, it was so weird. Like they just really ruined a good thing. So if I had to like
Dead Space 3 was certainly something.
Yeah, but I would love to see a Dead Space 2 get remastered. That would be a lot of fun. So that's my pie in the sky example.
I would like to see more of that Captain America game.
Yeah, I given up, bro. I given up.
Yeah, that's the rise of Hydra, right? That's no. That's not happening.
Yeah, I hope it does.
That has been my.
I would love that. I just don't think it's going to happen.
Yeah.
2 years of holiday shows on this network, and it's been my I can't wait to play it next year game.
Yeah.
And it might be a third. Like, good Lord.
Might be a third.
You know what? Give me a fucking like new fucking like pie in the sky. Report Sleeping Dogs since it's fucking broken on PS5.
Yeah. Try again.
Give me or make a new one. You know, they weren't working on a sequel. I don't know why they decided to try and make it an MMO, but like fucking I love Sleeping Dogs, man. It's so
Because they
fucking
like
good.
money.
Sleeping Dogs. Mm.
Yeah. That's the perfect way to end this show. Just Sleeping Dogs. Yeah. Thank you guys for listening. We are out. Peace.